Now, the problem that is confronting us right now, we are not just talking about the illicit. The illicit one, those drugs that are certified safe for human consumption, they have been abused. So, but when we talk of the illicit one, it is marijuana that is high. You see a boy of 5 taking marijuana. You see a boy of 8 taking marijuana.
Is that Igbo?
Yes.
Okay.
You understand? So it is a heightened situation that we cannot close our mouth. And these things are very detrimental to the human body. As you take them, it damages your brain, it makes you to behave funny, it damages your future. But when we come to the illicit one that is satisfied safe, and thank God, you know, recently the codeine, the tramadol, all those things have been banned. But apart from that, there are other experimentation that is going on right now.
Let us into it.
If you ban codeine or tramadol, what happened to the pawpaw leaf? What happened to the various mix? I don't want to reveal some sensitive information so that they won't go about. What happened to the chlorophylls, the dry chlorophylls, the dried on sun? What happened to the lizard dog, the lizard excreta? You understand that they blend and smoke? Are you going to ban all those things? So that is why we are calling on everybody to be sensitive, to your families. You don't need to be over busy for you to live the precious gifts God has given to you, which is your children. Because the level of experimentation as I speak to you today is very high. And the only thing that can save us from this situation is for we to enlighten the general public, because the level of ignorance is very high.
And some people say it's the people that actually take marijuana, of course, that's the way. It's basically people, young people that don't actually have work to do, the not so catered for in the society. But we begin to see other well-meaning Nigerians with well-to-do parents actually with their children. Perhaps they've gone to work, they don't know what exactly their children are doing. They're hooked on cocaine, they're hooked on methamphetamines, they're hooked on all these very dangerous substances. What exactly? Okay, I've just been told that we need to take a short break.
Okay.
When we come back, we really need to know these drugs and how parents have actually been shacking in their responsibilities. If you're just joining us, the discussion is about rescuing Nigerian youth from drug abuse. We've got Son Irakpo still here with us talking about it. And of course, he was actually shedding some light into what is happening in this country and how one really needs to be careful and be aware, be on the alert as to the situation. It's red alert now because so many young people are actually hooked on drugs, and it is alarming, the situation we've got on our hands. And but first, let us throw more light on these drugs, because we just talked a little bit about it, but we're talking about parents not actually knowing what exactly is going on with their words. How do you know that your child is hooked on something, because there's perfume and there's tom-tom. Perfume to spray and of course tom-tom to make sure that you are smelling good.
You know, when we talk about drugs, it is multifactorial. There are different reasons why people take drugs.
Okay.
And one of the factors that is responsible for drug abuse is poor parentage, or what we call parental deprivation. The inability for parents to assert themselves for their parental responsibility. Now, how do you tackle parental deprivation? One, every parent should know that values are very critical if we must develop a good society. Absence of values, the society will be baited into anarchy. And the first contact of value building has to do with parenting. And if parents that are supposed to be in a position to inject the right values into their children are over busy, materialistic conscious, to get the whole monies, to get the whole whatever they want to get and leave their children, then that kind of situation, it is sad. Now for your children, how do you know that your children, they are into drugs? First, there will be poor performance either in school, at home. Your child that was brilliant before, at a sudden performance begin to drop. That is one sign.